All right, let's talk about something really important: how to stop wasting your life. And I don't mean life in some big abstract way. I'm talking about the one thing you are spending every single second of your existence on: your time. So let me ask you a kind of weird question. Just think about it for a second. What if I offered you 1 crore rupees, cash, right here, right now, to spend however you want? But there's a catch. You don't wake up tomorrow morning. Would you take that deal? No way, right? I'm willing to bet not a single person listening would say yes. And that no, what does it really mean? It means that your tomorrow morning, just one more single day, is worth more to you than a crore. It's literally priceless. And yet, how often do we treat our days like they're just disposable? To really get our heads around the nature of time, there's this powerful ancient idea we've got to explore. It's a metaphor that just perfectly captures this unstoppable force we're all dealing with. You know, in the ancient Hindu text, the Atharva Veda, time is described as Kalkagoda, which means the horse of time. Picture a magnificent horse that is running at an incredible speed, and it never ever stops. You have a choice. You can either learn to ride that horse, or you can just get left in the dust as it gallops away. And this brings us to this huge, strange paradox in how we think. We all fear death, right? It's the ultimate end of our time, but we are so incredibly careless with the daily seconds and minutes that actually make up our lives. It just makes you wonder, why do we claim to love life so much, but waste the very thing it's made of? You know, there's a great line from a movie where a father tells his son something so true. You can lose all your wealth and earn it back. You can even lose your health and get it back. But you can never, ever get back a single moment of time once it's gone. It's just gone. History is filled with people who just got this. Think about Mahatma Gandhi during the Dandi March. A reporter tried to stop him for an interview, but he just kept walking, saying, "You are a walker, and so am I." His time was way more valuable than a moment of fame. Or a young Abraham Lincoln, who somehow juggled working on a farm, another job, and his studies all at the same time. And then you've got Warren Buffett. While other kids were playing, he was already riding that horse of time, starting his first business at just 6 years old. So, okay, if time is so priceless, why are we all so bad at managing it? What are these thieves that are constantly stealing it from us? It's time to diagnose the problem. Think of it like this. Every single day you get a gift. A deposit of 86,400 seconds is made into your personal account. Now, there's only one rule. You have to spend all of it by midnight. Nothing carries over to the next day. So the real question is, how are you spending this incredible currency? Now, what's really interesting is that the two biggest time thieves, they're inside of us. The first one is a lack of energy. We've all been there. It's that voice that says, "Ugh, I'll do it later," or "I'm just not in the mood right now." And the second one? It's a lack of purpose. This is when you actually have the energy, but you have no clear direction, so you just end up drifting aimlessly through your day. But there's also a massive enemy on the outside, one that's probably harder to fight now than at any other time in human history. The ancient Romans had this concept called bread and circuses. The idea was pretty simple. Keep the population fed and entertained, and they won't pay attention to the real issues going on. Well, fast forward to today. The bread might look a little different, but the circus has just changed its form. It's social media, it's endless streaming platforms. It's a constant 24/7 barrage of content designed to grab your attention and keep you from focusing on what truly matters to you. And this distraction, it has a real measurable cost. Let's just do some quick math. Let's say, based on your work, your time is worth about 200 rupees an hour. And let's say you spend about 5 hours a day on your phone, scrolling. That's a potential 1,000 rupees of value just gone every single day. Now, the numbers will be different for everybody, but the principle is exactly the same. You might not be paying for these apps with your money, but trust me, you are paying with something far, far more valuable. Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem. Now what's the solution? Forget the hundreds of little productivity hacks you see online. There is one technique that stands way above all the others. This is the master's tool for taming that horse of time. First things first, and this might sound a little crazy, but I need you to forget what you've been told. I want you to stop making to-do lists. Here's why they fail so badly. A long list just stares back at you and creates what's called choice paralysis. You don't even know where to begin. It doesn't factor in your energy levels, so you end up doing the easy, low-value stuff when you're at your peak. And most importantly, it lacks a clear why. Time boxing, on the other hand, it solves all of this. It gives you total clarity, it forces you to prioritize what's important, and it connects every single thing you do to a bigger goal. So what is this master tool, time boxing? Well, it's an incredibly simple but powerful technique. It's been validated by Harvard research, and it's used by some of the most productive people on the planet, like Elon Musk and Warren Buffett. The idea is simple. Don't just list your tasks, schedule them. You literally pack them into your calendar with a specific start time and a specific end time. You stop trying to find time and you start making time.
So how do you do this the right way? Well, you need a blueprint for the tasks you're putting into those time boxes. And the best framework for that blueprint is SMART.
Let's break it down real quick. S is for specific. Don't just say go for a walk. Decide to walk 3 kilometers. M is for measurable. You need to know how long it's going to take. A is for achievable. Come on, be realistic with yourself to avoid getting burned out. R is for relevant. This one is huge. Make sure the goal actually matters to you. This is the secret weapon against procrastination. And finally, T is for time-bound. It has to have a start and an end time. This is the heart and soul of time boxing. You know, at the end of the day, this is about way more than just productivity hacks. This is about taking back control. It's about deciding, on purpose, what you are going to do with the precious time you have. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? Your calendar isn't just a schedule. It's the blueprint for your ambition. That small act of controlling your own hours, that's the foundation for achieving anything big in the world. Let's end with this powerful thought. It's about totally reframing how you see effort. What if hard work became your chosen addiction? Because if you let that happen, the only side effect, the only sickness you will ever catch from it is success. So every single morning, that powerful, unstoppable horse of time, it's right outside your door, it's waiting. The only question left is, are you going to get on and ride?